Pramo atso mema de somenyina aha aba UTV kase eso chane so kase ye to e de amaneo wo abefontentan so UTV Ghana wo betimi ahwe wo hodom saso na obepie mu wo channel 360 on DSTV so a wo betimi ahwe aseda kase enkoma dwumaku a edidi suwe this way chocolate drink ewie bon modern na ma wonsan ka bi na pe wo ice no so onwunugum num na bogu bo wo de maseda ebebre misanso and a best point savings and loans and the best assurance and wo madaroma wo mama ye sika sam enwo adwono nti yeda na yadanti wo so fa wo de kokodan wo mo saso and a you2 I data sort wo ma me yo ba penti me kanfo e de ama e me bi mpa wo fie e da enchene a me kanfo e de ama wo no saso na special ice mineral water and special drinks nyina e wo hono ma we friend abujunsu ne anonom de papa kasiei ensama hodo a edimu akotene ebi ene His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ghana man panyini ahye eye ahyeya wo mo hye Ghana esika semso ese eba no se DDP bondholders na mepa chow wo se wo mo ntwia wo mo ka 6 billion Ghana cedis no wo mo sika na ebi akemu no ontwia wo mo eka saso na obepie mu ewo mental health authority asabe makasa e de etia womo a womo ekasatia womo a womo eye womo adwene hawo no wonhwe ne de nsem bi taretare womo o sebi we de wabodam wo so sere womo bi bia ntwe ne ho enfri sa enhyehye no na nyade a eboa saso na se wo bepie mu ewo asante mantam mu amampon aframa ho chip compound wo ho no mo nananom ene mpemfo mo ka bi wo mu de atodwa se sabere ye jasi wonom se pro enti wo mo sere aban ne mpemfo se wo mo ho moden na wo mo mra mewie ma wo mo se de be wo manfo so ebenya eso emfa so we ne nsem kaye bi ka ho ene wiei wo somfo abana chei boache mede ba bedamo yetoa kase no South Africa kase no enchiremu His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ghana mampanyini na sabri wagina Ghana mamra eso article 286 1992 constitution so na wode ne japade nyina akwakodan auditor general Ora Johnson ekuamoa esiedu na omampanyini akan si so say na soafo a anasa soafo a wabo omudi nyina omomo ho mode wo a hwebe ekosi match ne de to so aduasa baako no obi a de wono soso no na hunyade de obaye wo wonyina enkoma auditor general sei eno mapanyiche abusuafo ye toa so a sede omampanyini esi ahye se osoafo a wo hye yesika sem so no wontua 6 billion ema DDP bondholders no sabe yensa aka governor Ghana individual bondholders forum Orua Senyo owo ahomane so Dr. Abusafo Monfanchame Dr. Edu Anane Enchi wono ena ye convener ema Investors Holders Forum sabe wa ahoma so opanyi wotemenka mema wo ahaba UTV premo kase so wadaro ma se yeka DDP a obroni beka for the purpose of education ye nananom omo wofie wo be ma ye general overview no den
bra abai efo ahokirimu e woni ka wode ho na ye edi sika koma abai kan se wontumi ntia no se ne oni ahihye no enti opeto system eno ye ensakraye ewum ena obodo dada ekura wono we issue for amount ofra we issue amount no ehon asem no different from first no obodo wana first ye no and interest better 30% dabri no ye man 10% ebi anaka on saka sika no last year eti dabri no ye funsanka ayise ntinum anase ntina nti eno na my president ya restructure into domestic debt restructuring no asiere no se o kana e ho no assistant e kano e ma usika de onsa beka e mo mbra e to onsa e kano ya chim kakra the interest to aketo unya no so ya chiso ende ya chiso pra amount interest for na bra e te de ka se onsa beka usika no on san kan se ne wo pe obi nim so de wo mu a na ka wo san kan se sei en so sabri omo de no omo sabe kan se ko se aba na yen se ntie nan ani ntie num sika wo ho no me de fa be ma ntie nan eki na ne fa na kan se me de ama ntie num eki de no na ya be friend no restructured funds and I said domestic exchange program.
Okay, okay. Doc, yen share sabre nti ye beka ne say o mampanyini aka say wo mu entua 6 billion no eno kire say wo mu ananka o matwetwe emfie ne ntem a anka from the original state no na enter sa na o matwa sa emretenten na anka o mu nsa beka o mu sika num atwea baadi mu ama o mu twi o mu ka na
there be ne tie ne say bra ye tsa bonds no bonds popra aban issue ma no eno no SRK February 2023 it is February 2023 no abusmin sia bia no it say won saka won nsi hu coupon the coupons no e di kan e wo bonds popra aban de ma no otia no August 2023 and it just me no eba February 2024 na ban tia and it just me enta eduru August 2024 and no so aban tia it just nine and eduru February 2025 abi aban akase minister no and release ka na won pentia because say ni tia no da ya gi me ensa no it just nine so aban tia na wo sisi no won say ni it just no so ebeduru ha no obetia.
Doc, since we are convening a pensioner bondholders forum, we shall one more yede sikai ba be ma wo mu omu so mu say na wan kasa wo te sa semia o mampanyi dia today say na wusi so mu
am say anu de obi a o grab bond bia no o hedi mistake wo tin sia bia ne sabe kan sika nti ye wi adwuma no wo tin sia bia obi a saka ne sika wo tin sia bia obi a saka ne sika what means yeah eju so no e da say omo ba be sika e ko sika nti anya ade popra omo ke dim e ade dada na nti mi omo age bi ba ko bi nu mi ensa enan on be kita ko pumi se aban do omo sika no omo sika tire na aban ge no o be tan do ade ama o se de obi a hwe anim se abusumi sia bia ni sika mfaswa e wo ho e ta aban do be man no o de be man Abusisia actually no, which was August no, you do abide the mao. Abusisia abaya edu eni so abide the mao. The kind of veterans and Abusisia bia abide the amao. And yet at the pro investors almost like almost the mao Abusisia bia no and abide buso Utiano.
Doctor said the AC corner binum so chemu se sebi obi beka se da mo wo etetare haban so obi wo hono ma onim da ne nyankopon ebeto ne nsa e dia fra said the niema AC kukoi enko ba se binum sika ebekekam
well send me cheche mu ya emre ni ho obi no me die omo ta beka ne ntem asin then the first no na ka omo ta beka se okoto bond a na se de ma o ebia 2030 esi fe mu no esi e de be ba 2028 then you say wo no wo de na abafom and obi so on man na kan be 2023 ne de ma no and so and no de no de achim and for 2027 and 2028 esi e de a ebi no de aba entem and so yeah wo a wo ka so ye fa de ba o next 10 years one na onim ye nti a wo pe 10 years be be an investment horizon no so be an media enti say ono ne 10 years no uchima ko n'anima e na be ye ne ya so wo say you see kan tema and the ha no I mean media na ye this who jumai asama me ka kire the minister say enipa ma an credit obi a ni onim da wo be wu enti say an credit ka be da ho na say in fact I just said 12 years time obeka say hey that 12 years no nim say ba be to me na ban ti ase a o ye say an credit no de tie bi nfie num na me de wa de ama nti ama ene an credit no obi a sabeka ni sika nfie nine obenye mu fa nfie num aka no nfie num e ba no so benye mu fa aka nti ta na nti na ne
Okay, Doc Sabre dia de pa na mo hwe ni mu se aban esan eye mamo a ebe mamo ho ahare mo.
MPTT bond for the how no ho aban ti nya ho be esan say na ka wo gi 30% a yan fa ne say na ka wo sika wo de akoma ban 100 Ghana cedi na de akoma ban a afie bia e bia na ban ma 30 Ghana cedi you think aban ma 10 Ghana cedi e share for if you that operator there free ho we interest na ya ti to no but what in the free ho dem the interest no to ati na se view ho no ne de ma wa when you use the one taka usika na no to answer kwa kuchi dem the aspect of interest I access to no there we ho fia enyi o tete series na ka bia butin bia o saka no na butin nso a obenya 10 oh the series na press ka onya 30 series e result near ma na se bia buy 10 and they are what you know ho every DDP na interest ni pa ho ato ebi se usika na ka woje da no eso ati e shine kra it is na woje 30 series every month they say about 10 series into a hotel there e wo bondholder wa ya sita usika ma bond no ama wo nyina e na afi oma nkoto bond na omo do usika koto to company data financial institutions savings and loans and finance houses no almost any part of Tikano, a cookem, almost me, and Sanka, companies no entry, and also I have where you money, Bank of Ghana, and the Minister of Finance, a couple of them. And also, I declare a Dava, and I buy a the obesity home, now more Musika, and lock up, almost local, our financial market, almost a Musika, so we are any idea. Yes, I mean, and after very many parts, and you say, Yannisika or the Pacoto investment.
Okay, Doc, ye do be see say ni ada was power womra wonya e de amaye busuafo Dr. Edu Anani Ntwi wono e na convener ma pensioner Bondholders Forum ena wachecheye ensemo mampanyini e de abetuja no ye to akase no eso omampanyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene wakwako piemu ewo audit service na ni nyina eyese na japade o wonyina ane wakoda na di e de ama wo mu wogina Ghana mamra Article 286 of 1992 Constitution. Eso no wogina ya wo se wode ne japade nyina Auditor General NJ na won share saso na opanyina wono eye Auditor General yi eye Johnson Ekuamoasi Edu ono ene gina mu eje ade free omampanyi ho eno no omampanyini say we say eye nsana ho say na ban yi so wo hwe amahunu mu fan ne pepepe yo adedi eno nti na soefo nyina obenembo so me yeda yanemu yi enkosi ne de toso aduasa baako na obia so ne de akwakodan eye Auditor General say eno omampanyi chim.
I've just performed a simple but brief, very important act of presented my completed assets declaration forms to the Auditor General as required by Article 286 of the 1992 Constitution and the Public Office Holders Declaration of Assets and Disqualifications Act 1998, Act 550. Ghana's assets declaration regime and its related activities have often been shrouded in secrecy, and only unless in special circumstances compliance is often difficult to measure. In times past, I would privately have presented these forms to the Auditor General in fulfillment of my statutory obligation. I've taken this step of presenting these forms publicly as a way of injecting some openness and transparency into the process of assets declaration. I've always maintained that while it is all well and good to punish corruption, a more effective way of addressing the canker is preventing it from occurring in the first place. I honestly believe that if properly curated and enforced, the assets declaration process can become a sustainable tool for tackling corruption. Corruption by nature is insidious and thrives under the cover of darkness. The more light that is shown on it, the more likely that it will be fought successfully. I've also taken this step to send an unmistakable signal to all public office holders, especially those that I have appointed, that I take the declaration of assets very seriously and expect full compliance from them. I've asked the Chief of Staff to send word to all appointees to ensure that they declare their assets by the end of the first quarter of this year, that is by 31st March 2025. I wish to stress that any appointee failing to meet this deadline would face severe sanctions, not excluding removal from office. I'm therefore determined to take the necessary steps to ensure that we fight corruption vigorously so that the precious little resources that have been entrusted to us by the Ghanaian people are used only in their interest.
Our end there, we receive your form, just like His Excellency has done. You don't seal it. We are going to open it to see exactly what entries you have made. But when we are looking at it, what we are looking at is whether you have not left any blank spaces, whether you have not left your bank balances. Some may list all the banks that they have, but there will be no balances at it, and we will call you to come and redo it. That's the extent to which we do this. If you say you have 10 bank accounts and you bring it to us, how are we to be sure that indeed it is only 10 bank accounts that you have? If you say you have 2 buildings, what can we do to ensure that it is exactly the 2 buildings that you have? So reviewing the Constitution, as His Excellency has said, I think it's a very, very important issue that we have to take seriously. And we also support the publishing. If you submit your assets and declaration forms, we should be able to publish it freely. And the time that you are leaving office too, we will publish it to see the changes that have happened ever since you started in the office. So on behalf of myself and my staff from the Audit Service, we welcome His Excellency's wonderful idea, and whatever we can do to support, we will do. Thank you so much.
Sabre kwako piemu ewo Kankwe South Empesia so mashabe dwamni a wo honom Honorable Ernest Adomako wono ene Gamancha Foundation sabre maka bom adadwumedie bi edi na sa dwumedie omo so mo hwe animu se asuku ahodo a ewo ne Empesia so nyina omo ba besiesie no kama se de be ya mmofra be ye aha nwotwe 8000 ebenya so mfaso na akyekyrefo ahasa ene aduonum 350 omo so enya so emfaso ama omotena biemu ene eniema omode kyerade nyina etimi akoinum se de be ya mmofra no so betimi age adesua pa.
One would have said over ambitious investment of $29 million in education. But to paraphrase his words, we are investing in the future, and we are investing in the future of young people. I have every faith and confidence that he would honor, to the best of his ability and capacity, his intervention to see an improved learning environment. The second would have been an indictment on the state and government. And that indictment and state will be that why are public schools in dilapidated structures and in structures that are not good enough to support teaching and learning. But again, I accept it as a wake-up call. He is urging government and the state that when we promise free, which the free will mean investment in infrastructure, investment in textbooks and exercise books, investment in the quality of teachers. He assures me again that he would invest in motivating teachers in this particular area to give their best to our young people.
The Okakwe Public Schools Renovation and Upgrade Project. This project is one aspect of EduSpace's transformation program under the Adomako Dream Foundation with assistance from Gamancha Foundation. This initiative to improve teaching and learning conditions for over 8,000 learners, 350 dedicated teachers across 20 schools in Okape South.
Appointment me Excellency President John Dramani Mahama. Minister, Honorable Minister Adam Comfort. MP. Doyo. Also Honorable Mani. Minister. Minister Dumako. MP. Okape South. We which money for Okonjano. Mafano Abakwe Noni. Ibomode. Ni Isa Ijemo. Eberimo.
Ewo Kankwe South Mpesia so ho no mo adwumedie na ase na osoafo a wo hwe enhomasuya so Meche Education Minister Honorable Haruna Idusu kopie mu ho na ho de tu dwa se eba no ankwankwe suku no mu a eba eya chechefo ene awofo enkabomu eku a yefe no PTA no aban dada MPP aban dada no etwemu no wo mo aban yisu yi wo mo san e de ba beba wo se eno betimi aboa ama chechefo ene awofo etimi aka boma ye nhyehyeye a ebeboa ama mo franso so adesua etimi akọ enimu ye.
I am particularly happy to announce that PTAs will be introduced back into the management of education in Ghana under the presidency of Excellency John Dramani Mahama to work for parents and teachers to work together to improve learning outcomes in our educational institutions and for PTAs to support our educational institutions to produce quality human capital for our country. I am also happy to announce that a national standardized test will be introduced in Ghana through P2, P4, P6 and JSS2. And the intention is simple. You don't want to train a child that the only time he's asked to write exam is prepare for PCA and get ready for PCA when the child have never gone through even the psychological environment of an examination room. Therefore, we intend to introduce the NST, a national standardized test, which will introduce children to prepare for the world of an examination tomorrow as part of our improvement to quality assessment in Ghana. Nita Kitekuchu II. I have lived most of my life in Bubuashi here. I'm sure in the last 18 years I have been on the ugly road here. I still maintain that home as my home. And there's no week that I don't come to Bubuashi. Therefore, in honor of this, I want to lift some of the burden off the shoulders of Honorable MPNS Otomako. Accordingly, the Cable and Wellness Primary School, which began some work of construction under present JEA bills of blessed memory, will be completed this year with support from the government of Ghana. Additionally, the Bubuashi School, we will award a new contract of the state-of-art basic school to support the Bubuashi School as part of our support.
Sabre yeto akase no so ye kwakopie mu e wo bono mantem mu osoafo a wo hwe bono mantem mu e ye Honorable Joseph Adey Akwaboa e na sabre wo de ato ne manfo nyina enim se wono na bre so se osoafo yi de waba no wo be hwe se de be ya mabu no mu wo sa mantem ho nyina e betimi anya adwuma ye wo se se wo be pie mu e wo bono mantem mu a anema bebre wo ho no betimi aboa ama mabu no anya adwuma ye afen so wo se ade ha ne pa e ye nananom ahemfo ntokwa e ti wo the
way you will report the issues can either bring peace or it can bring fight. And as I've already told you, this is a very peaceful region, and we don't want chieftaincy to create problem in the region. We have outlined certain steps to try to assist the chiefs to resolve these chieftaincy matters. We are always there to provide security, and we will maintain peace. In my tenure as the regional minister, I can promise you that even though we have chieftaincy matters in this region, but there will be peace. In my tenure as the regional minister, I will work with the agencies, the ministries, to create employment for the youth and the people of this region. There are so many employment potentials in this region. Looking at cashew, poultry, and so on. There are a whole lot of things that we can use these cashew apples to manufacture. But our interest is only on the cashew nut. And then we leave the cashew apples to rot. I am giving you a promise that we are going to sit down with some investors. We will bring them on board, and we will try to create employment from the cashew industry. We are going to use everything from the cashew nut to the cashew apple. And therefore, we will have some small-scale industries in these areas where cashew is produced.
Mental Health Authority sabre omo dia desrede ato abusua sebi womo adehye ewo adwenemu hawo se wo sere womo nchi womo emfiri edin bi aya womo de toto womo so womo stigmatization ene se afi wonhwe na womo de womo akɔhye dan bi mu na womo ato womo puno mu womo se womo yesa emasa o hawo no ese kura anasasa adwenemu hawo na gi nsemu opanyina oka asemi Dr. Yao Anankwa Arthur wono ene deputy director Emma Health Promotions ewo Mental Health Authority. What the asemi etu dwabra na omude dwumedie bi edi wo se show your patient, show your love campaign kyerɛ wodo ede wo eno na nam so ema omo kyekye chocolate ema wo mo asabi wo mo adwene mu ha wo mo ewa Accra Psychiatric Hospital.
Mental Health Authority for ensem omo kanyina no omo de ko e de ama abusuakuo ene adofo awodo a wo kyerem se aya na mpempi no ano mo wo adehye bi mo wo abusuafo bi a ebi ana wo mo eyare adwemu yade nanso nso hu ne se an mo de ni pia bonte ana so pia bonte a e ko akofra ni nguase de ama abusua ne ntino na mo de omo ahyedem mo loki omo na afi yade no kurampo no eda nipa no so no wasan so kura ama emu epeja na eye kese wo se ni nyina no emmoa enti behia asa stigmatization ni nyina no abusuafo be yesi nchen adofo be yesi nchen na afi wapri ye ne kanko e de ama wo de hye no a yade bi saa ewo na adwene mu no wose ni nyina no betimi aboa ye pa ma adwem yade won senkan no yetimi ahwe aku. Dr. Yao Anankwa Arthur deputy director of health promotions Mental Health Authority what the adesede to amansan nyina anim ankrankra nwumaku ahodo amansan ya nyankopon ato won sembi se wo mo ya doye a woman in mental health illness and I say woman yare adwemu yade enyina so na etime so aboa mo aku
emu bia no etime how de emfa ho usika emfa ho ojapade emfa ho de wo ebetumi aka nti yebode wo se sambe ni du a ese ye kire ye ho odo na ma ahoto no ene ayaresa no eye ntem ye to omo ajeje mu ye stigmatize against so ye fe so omo de omo yare nti omo nka ye ho da bi omo so ye nipa te say na bibi nti na sa yare na akoka omo onua na etwa ene wenya yefuyare wenya malaria ene etirimu yare no eye pe nsunsunu bia ndi ntem but ye to omo ajeje mu ye pese ye bodero say eni se ye to omo sa ajeje mu no
empanifu wo Accra Psychiatric Hospital wo mu kiremu a Enyo bi ha adwene yie pa. Wose se wo ba bepie mu e wo ma ya asabia ho no mu a empanifuo enhye dan ma wo mani enko wonum edwumadi ensem ho yie saa sika enko wo mu dwumadi ensem ho yie saa enti da bia da aso wo mu eboa ma omanfo a wo mu adwene mu aka wo mu no wo mu atimi asa wo mu yade de nanso nso akande ene emoa hodo no amfiri aban ho ankrankran bi ho apanfo hodo bi ho embamba medan wo mu enti no da bia no wo mu ayaresama no ase etwentwen ne na ase anase enko yie saa wasere se empanifuo emu omani enku wonumu edwumadi ensem ho na omo so atimi aboa ama adwemu yade ensenkanye na yaresa nyina no womu atimi aso ano entem so head of nursing ewo Accra Psychiatric Hospital Mame Agnes Agudu ekasai
relatives ni bo ha omo de omo ba omo mesra wo mbiom nti a greater number of patients omo ha no patients are relatives na beja omo ho no ma omo ma ha biom ni na ka stigma asemi ya wo kan osinti obefi ya oba ba ye obegu ye ni ma ase nti no sa no otu pro ma wo hu bebi okọ ne number osesan kra ma wo hu nti stigma de emboa ye nyina enya kura nti se yesire obi ya yare we na nye yare bia se wonya na che se ni begu ase ana se bibi Yes, say malaria, diabetes near there. Who banna wonu medru a who beto na why fine. And as I raise so busianfo anka won ho amboa because patients omunye adwuma ebo oye adwuma na ba na ye especially the private institutions ye be yin edisisi na ye yin dia patients no be den nti relatives na ye omo ba amututo nduro ni ade ma omo nti yesre yare nye yare bia ye kase esane dabi nti yesre won wa omo famra for my stigma ne higher dream pa yesre aban so yesre no omra no meso mayen na omunya psychiatric hospital no fine ebe ya so obi kura ewremu na so hu say ye fine a onga se won ma obeba nti enu ndi yesre because you see hospital ye ache kura bru 100 years nti yesre omumbra no omumbese sanyoma emaye na enye a very good psychiatric hospital mayen nyina.
Dr. Josephine Dakun Deputy Head of Communications Mental Health Authority Okasaye ede efa sa adwemuyade ene kwa mfa so aso ano na eyi wo mo so ede afri montene so street initiative no Okasaye ede fa
yenuanom ni bia se bi omo wo adwemu yare no bebre wo honom a omo enam ekwan ne ho omo nyina wa abusuade na nso na koba ne sa inti Mental Health Authority yedwuma kese ba ko ne se yebehwe masafo ni nyina enya ayaresa na omo etimi asa akọ omo fiefie mu enya edwuma ye ne ade inti no Mental Health Authority ye boa ye nia yebetimi se yebeyi sa for yi free your streets ne so.
Emrashabedwamni a wowo Akuapem North Impesia so honorable Same Ewukuna Sabo di dwumadie bi aba won Impesia so wose yefre no ofie market anase ofie dwa wose we say eba beboa ama akuafo omo won Impesia so nyina enya so mfa so pa isanse wo mukobu omo no baye a wonhwe na ebi asese nanso ofie market iba aba no womubu omo no baya na omo de aba honom na omo aba beton wo edwa so na omo a omo so epebi na ba betoto na mom ne bo no so ebeye fo
Akuapem North abato mbeso ane mra sebedwani onwonyamfo Samia Uku ene wode saa ofie market wei ene so ade hunu ye aba na wo kire mu se wode eboa se de beye akuafo a ya na mpempi no ano wo etwa breso aba wo nya atofo na afi nneoma no begugu honom na afi SSA no na kire se wo enyina aboa no ewo ba bi faako ene atofo beba wo boda wuro nti no na kire se wo atimi enya musika kakra nso edi egu wo botom
who support 100%. Now, who come from one to send many a now, science one evening, the man who are Casa. If almost $1.9 billion, and they lose it was harvest losses. You would take a city, yes, we had a count in a South Galley. And also, we the problem one. Amaniama na car go for Timianton. Salmon Reda each chapter, the Befro Soha, na nkranfo ntimi ato me wɔn a wɔbɛbɔ yi so ntimi abɛtɔ me na wɔn fi kɔfiri bi aso abɛtɔ me wɔyɛ additional revenue sika foforɔ a ɛbɛsan ba mo kotoku ɛno nti saa bɔhyɛ no na bɛhyɛ
sɛ kwafo tua wɔn nnɔbae na Ghana nyinaa ka wɔbɔ ɛwɔ nnɔbae na wɔdua ho no ɛyɛ $1.9 billion. One times that 16. Ona wo na mo hwe ne eba. Post harvest losses na yeka. Eya na ye dise. Eye obiafo no. Ne tomatoes bia went to me. And our friend post harvest losses. Stage, you know, a woman will see a starting fee. Say, Obecha, and Obeti only mango. Na I could do
The Ophir market concept has the potential to strengthen the market linkages, reduce post-harvest losses, improve efficiency and market profitability among agricultural value chain actors, create jobs for young people and women, and improve incomes and nutrition within the municipality. There is a bigger market platform listing Eastern Commodity Satellite Market done yearly around August September purposely to aggressively promote agribusiness and create business opportunity among agricultural value actors and stakeholders in the region and beyond.
Abusuafo yegusua de premokase eba bedamo na yenkomo twetwe edi kan etwetwe ye no yesan etoa so Omapanyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Sabre wahye eyosofo a wohye yensi kasem so se eba DDP a bondholders no omo se omuti onsasentu omoka 6 billion eye ne ogifo busumi ya ne de to so dunsun won hyase enfasika na ema wo monti sabe yensaka eye orura Senyo Jose enkane na oye convener magana individual bondholders eneyi oye economic and financial analyst or so a businessman. Ora Jose, what's me come ha eba UTV promokase so. Yo. What do I mean say me what say na muso mu say?
Oh, the abaya de sana wodo ye. We need to say ko for be brand was DDP Midday restructure where 80 from 2022. Inti we hear say processes na yede to hono contract na ko for como sign e no ababedi be suyi inti no na no say man pay your mama e ka che obia e ka che the finance minister say omo arrangements no make sure say obia yede ne kai wo DDP no send a crack time here na yes am go for no me omo fire no mo sign here no o de muti omo prepare dem dey I say be ni ho.
Okay, ene yenhwe animu se de aban yesi edi so yenyan nchechemu se bosumi nsia bia na chese de sese wo mo holders na ye de mo no ye de ama wo mo ugidi se wo ne bosumi nsia so akire no omunsa ebeka omusika na.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, me from Ansana me resign as event as convener. Yeah, the she be eto ho. Any aban sign a contract. Nyame ni aban e super pepe.
Okay.
Obia one fa BDP no. Aban e tuaneka. Mo ngofona so ngofona omuso fa DDP no so abanse tu bia onka na so sikano dudu no ba this year next year e no tina o de omanpin no o make sure say omode ihyehyɛ bebeto ho ama kind of estimate that what they eat, you to meet you. And so, what kind of release, you know, a paper number release, also more thinking fund, new husband. And whatever which is be sometime in July. And once you say, and also my instruction said, by the time you do on, no, that's kind of whatever the whole being, and what they are saying about kind of. At all, I mean, the payment must be on point, and then the between me, move on in Germany. But there's also what I say. Hello,
Rahose, me tell Kapa. Obi baby sasa na mumfaso ne. Because they say na kame say musika ba poten na nkasa e na mo gina mumfaso ne.
Ni nyina aka. Oh. It's ina your almost scheduled coupon payments, you know. It be a 5%. It be different times and different rates I'll move it here. It's a principal no any first one in our account almost share whole plan and I'm with you. And Kofona, your catcher will say, Mammo for DD, you know, move here. One for DD, you know, and Mammo's most musically did die whatever no san and bebano. It's really a stable for and what will be a boom. Just from Saturn the sun is our contract no. I buy a very pair. I buy we so buy no first month. So $dollars be brave now what do with your Euro bondholders. I buy nature. It will be to I buy no where serious about debt payments no. It's an idea. We do scrap bond more Fistiano, or don't come to baby. Obian and you cool. I find Eddie, she said to her, I don't know more car saying, any idea what they will be.
Okay. So let us say, that's all Honum say, Dena Musicana de Monsa, Ebecanina.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's what Sana Banzo air, you know. Our person will say also, audience say air to her. It's a month for no, and what there will be a Obia this look or this is a to ho. No matter what it's a scanner will check the Tia, you'll be here in July, or the scanning be AC ho, or the baby count. So by that time, not scanning I complete or obit me here. And she's our planning, planning for Papa and say the bomb my basso.
Okay. Ora Jose, do be see I say a better was a passy pussy one.
And then my bread.
Kafra. I was for Aora, Senor Jose na yete no, and can yet walk a sea no, so Sabri Yaquapiemo, Ewo, Asante Mampong, Aframano. Na nanom ene wo mo ke bi wo ne o manfo mo wo ho no nyina Sabri wo mo edo mo nsato mo sey mo pa aban e chew se wo be pie mu ewo wo mo ekuro no mu ho no ma community based health planning and services a charity aka ne chips compound no wo mo so mo de e wo ho no no ya to de jeje mu amegu ho no e poro oba hema wo ho e nana abena poma wo ne UTV e kasai
Oba anyima wo community mu ho no mo eye na na abena poma na ne nsenkan emu no wo kire mu se enwoma bi ahomti yie pa ye presi betimi de apomoden hwepa edru Ghana de hye bia boboa no na timi nso aboa ma apomoden hwepa nso afa ne ntampa frɛ ye o my Ghana hanom nanso enwanwa se oba bepie mu ewo mo fam ho no mo a chip compound kama nkom betimi anam so de asayare bewe se wo mo ato na sabram na sabre de enkotere ne mo ahodo no a na jeso wo mo de aye wo mo dan edi mo afurusane wo ho no mo saa besi wo no mo saa so na asaje agu ni nyina no ene wo twe aban adwene ede esi se won hwe no wonya siesie wo chip compound mu mfa mo mu ni nyina betimi aboa mapomude hwe pan so no etimi afa ne ntampa frɛ ye ewo community mu ho no mu na wo san so ekire mu a enam se ayasabia bia nheda anyway da bia na akwakoye bi te se edipa no abo apeso ewo ayasabia akese kakra na ebembembemben wo mu no edisa na ebeye na wo mu burden ne so beten won hwe no wonya mfa mo mu a wode nsemi tudwa ebra philanthropist ekokoye adoye ma wo mu a wode tricycles mienu ede ekokoche wo mu ewo mu krum ho
ye kurei ye bre ye kuyafo ye nyuma nsuo to a ho kire ye ka eti anigi ameka se ye ni agene se nana ya abobo ya wode abre ye ni age papa onyankopon o hira oni na busua o hira no esanse nsuo to a chanse ye fofom ya kokofiase na wo no baye na wo koton de ato bibi na wo ma bedie na aka ya nyema nyina timi sei eti se na ya aba na wa bebo ya bobo ya onyankopon onhyira no eto so de ntia na me ka sei ya yura ho no sei hospital ye besi ho ache yenya boafo bia nti yasam kakra ya ka che na ya ne sei e de wo suru hine pa ne chew so wo bebo ya wo glokitu ayi mu a yesra no wontwa nani no wombo ya hospital ho na wompe omo a omo be ba ye mu adwum esan se areho sam ne se wo ba nyinsan a na adu ne time so wo be wo no chen se ye hai abobo ya anaka anadwo be 2 o'clock ye de natum se wo be duro se onuru adi nyankopon eti yasem nyira nse na ya wa ye ba ta yi de yesra no wontwa nani no me hospital no e ma ye
eno ahye na ya oparabia a wono ye philanthropist ye mie nipa yi wono nso ye ne hwehwe nkomo wo kire abotaye a etai na do ye achi e ma ne nsem no ye fa ne sei.
The next 6 months, since I was able to buy these 2 items, getting to 60,000 cities, I'm not charging them anything. I've put some fuel inside. I'm praying that the people of this great town are able to maintain it on their own. Since I'm not taking any money, it is coming from my heart. I love the people here so much. So in the next 6 months, I'm praying that they can even buy an additional one. Within 1 month, as you look behind yourselves, I will be developing the school. I believe that no child should be left behind, and education is important. These people are our future. They are the next presidents, ministers within our great land. So we need to push them.
Area ashafo ye jina santemampon aframano ensemi so na ya home premo kasie so ye ba David Oforisafo Bongo Difara wodi agudie mu nsem so ebeto so ye beba sisia